Right, here we go, guys and girls. Back with quite a quick video, I think, today. But we're just going to show you the tactic I'm using in a save that I've started against my brother. Basically, where I'm Everton. So I've got pressing forward on attack, 2 inverted forwards on support, attacking midfielder on attack, 2 DMs on support, 2 fullbacks on attack, ball playing defenders on defence, sweeper keeper on support, attacking mentality, short passing, play out, pass into space, play out defence, low crosses, run at defence, play for set pieces. Lots and lots of instructions here. Focus played on left, right, underlap, left, right, slightly higher tempo, narrow, in transition, roll out, distribute quickly, counter, press. And then out of possession, we're a high line of engagement, high defensive line. Trigger press much more often, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. So it's a really good tactic. This might be the best tactic in the game. It started incredibly well. I've won every game. It's gone brilliantly. And we beat Burnley there 2-0, Crystal Palace 3-1, Aston Villa 5-0, then Morecambe 5-2, which is a decent result because we rotated the full squad for that one. These are signings. So I brought in Kjaergaard for 16.5 million. I think it's a good signing. Fellaini back on a free, but he's going to retire in February, I think. And then we loaned in Gabbia and Borges. Borges looks good, but it's just to really bulk out the squad. And like I mentioned, I'm playing against my brother, and he's actually had a decent start. He started as Brentford, so we basically agreed we weren't going to be top 10 clubs. Obviously, with Everton having that 6-point deduction, you know, it's actually quite a tough challenge to be them. I thought he was going to be, but got a 100% record so far. He signed Czech Doucouré, I think, for 56 million. Or 55 million, sorry. It's a good signing, it's a good player, but it's a lot of money. But fair play to him. And obviously with Brentford, I think he's got Mbeumo's injured now. And Tony, who he can't play till January. So it's going to be quite tough to get Tony back, I think, as well. And Mbeumo, obviously. But he's playing really well. Beat Newcastle 2-1, drawn with Brighton, drawn with Bournemouth, beat Luton in the Carabao Cup. So it's going to be... I've started better, but it's going to be quite even, I think. As you can see, Beto is absolutely flying the goals in so far, which is great because DCL's been injured. Thank you for watching all the way at the end of the video. Remember to like and subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Right, so we've got another video here today, and I was asked, I think a few weeks ago, to be fair, in comments, so sorry it took me a little while to get to it. But I was asked to show my set pieces, which I'm going to show you today. This is still in my Everton-Brentford game against my brother. So my brother's Brentford, I'm Everton. It's going really well. I've shown you we've won every game so far. I don't think I played that Sheffield United game in the last video, but we beat them 2-0. If you want a deep dive into the tactic, go and have a look at the last video because it is working fantastically. And if you like the content, please remember to like and subscribe. This is the set pieces. So all I've done for corners is I've got 3 routines, basically. Quite simple. We've got an in-swinger, excuse me, to the near post, aiming basically at the big players. What I might do with this is I might drop a player in it, to come short, just to bring some of the defenders out from the near post. I think I might try that, but this is basically the tactic. Second routine, we've got an in-swinger to the far post, again, aiming at your big players like you would normally do. And I've got quite a lot of big players, I'll show you that in this video. And third one, we got an outswinger to the near post. So I just wanted a little bit of variation. Again, you know, 3 big players attacking that near post. Other guys just picking up the kind of pieces if they don't win it or they get a flick on. Also, what I've done is you can modify the kind of routine frequencies. So I want my routine 1, near post in swinger, more often. Routine 2, average. Routine 3, less often, basically. I just think that in swing at the near post is going to get us more goals. The defend one, I haven't touched. I've just let that be what it is, with a kind of hybrid, balanced sort of mentality. So that's what it is. Throw-ins also, though, what I've done is for attacking third throw-ins, I'm going with a long throw. It'll basically, although it doesn't show you it on the screen, it'll push some big players forward to hopefully win some flick-ons, get some goals from the long throws. I haven't got great throw-in players, so that might be something I need to look at, try and get one or two full-backs who are really good at throw-ins. But yeah, I thought we'd try it, see how it goes. I don't always do stuff with set pieces. But like I say, it was requested to see what I do basically. So we've got some big players. We've got Nana, Branthwaite, Tarkovsky, Godfrey who can attack them. We've got Beto, 6'4". We've got DCL, who's injured at the moment, but he's 6'2", great in the air. We've got on the bench at the moment Kjaergaard, who's 6'4", who's phenomenal in the air. Fellaini, obviously, 6'4" again, brilliant in the air. So this is a really big team. I mean, even like fullback Patterson's 6 foot. He's probably going to be taking the throw-ins though, and some of the corners actually. But it helps. Obviously, it helps. It goes without saying. Just get some decent players who are good in the air. Try these set pieces. If you do, let me know how you get on. It does work. And thank you for making it all the way at the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Right, here we go, guys and girls. Back with another Everton episode. This is the one where I'm playing against my brother. If you haven't seen the other episodes, go and check them out. Some great tactics and set pieces on there. I just thought I'd pick up on the save to see basically how we've been doing. I've been enjoying the save, so I thought I'd show it on the channel. As you can see, I'm in the Carabao Cup final against Arsenal. So that's going to be great. And bear in mind, we're Everton, my brother's Brentford, still in the FA Cup, 4th in the league, 49 points. Now, remember, I've had a 6-point deduction there, so would be pretty much in a title race not having that 6-point deduction. I've got a best goal difference after 23 games, 50 goals. Beto's got 25 goals already in 23 league games. He's got the highest average rating there of 7.79. He's absolutely flying this season. Just incredible. This tactic works really well for him. I think it works with any team as well, this tactic. So check it out. I've done a bit more of a deep dive into the tactic on one of my other episodes. I think it was a couple of episodes ago, so check that out. Showing you a few signs we've got though. So we brought in Mateta in January for 4.8 million. Pasalic has come in for 11.5 million. Chalobah's come in on loan. Just trying to get a decent squad, really. Vucic, keeper's come in there, just a backup keeper for 2.5 million. Tomine is coming for 7.5 million, I think could be brilliant as that kind of attacking midfielder role. And Leon Bailey, who's come in, he wasn't getting played at Villa, so we got him for 11.5 million. So I think we've done some decent business actually. Strengthened the squad. I wouldn't say it's a title challenging team by any stretch, but we're playing like one. We're playing the best in the league by a mile. We got an average height of 6.2, which I've not actually seen that. 6'2", sorry. Normally it's about 6'1", because I do like some quite big physical players in the team. But yeah, it's a team of giants really, this. And that helps as well, especially with the tactics. We've got play for set pieces on. But as you can see, since the 2nd of December there, we've won every game barring 2, which we drew against Liverpool and Man United 2-2. And we've scored at least 2 goals in every game. It's incredible. We're playing very, very well. Some great football. As you can see there, we've got pressing forward on attack, attacking midfield on attack, 2 inside forwards on support, 2 DMs on support, 2 fullbacks on attack, 2 ball-playing defenders on defend, sweep keeper on support. It's proper high intensity as well. And I think that's why it's so good, to be honest. We've got attacking mentality, short passing to space, play out defence, low crosses, run at defence, play for set pieces, focus play down left and right, underlap left and right, slightly high tempo and narrow, and in transition we'll roll it out, distribute quickly, counter and counter press. And then out of possession, we've got a high line of engagement, higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent the goal distribution, get stuck in, step up more and invite crosses. It works incredibly well. Definitely give it a go. Don't think you'll be upset, regardless of whether you're a top 10 mid-table team fighting for relegation. I think it works for them all. 73 goals already for Everton. Got the most shots so far. Second in few shots against, only 4 behind Man City. We're not in best pass completion. Obviously we're passing into space, so we're taking a few more risks probably. We're not there in dribbles made either or possession. We're there in clean sheets though, joint 5th with 7 clean sheets and fewest conceded. There we are, 4th, only 23 conceded so far. in, I think, 23 league games, so it's not too bad. But it's really fun playing this tactic, watching the team play. It's so high intensity, fluid football. It just makes the game more enjoyable, I think, the kind of football that they play. This is how I would like, ideally, my team to play in real life. But thank you for making it all the way to the end of the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Right, here we go, guys. Go back with another video. We've got sort of the Everton save against my brother. So I hope you've been following it, because we've been playing very well in this. I think the tactic is amazing. Definitely give it a go. We're in the summer transfers now. We're looking to bring in, or we are going to be bringing in Diamonde. It's going to be fantastic. 37.5 million, but I think he's definitely worth it. If you can get him on the game, he's one of the best defenders on the game, I think. Sort of value for money as well. We played really well. I mean, Calvert-Lewin, 22 goals in 31 games, had a few injuries. Beto, 45 goals in 41 games, which is insane. Kjaergaard with 9 goals, 11 assists. And we've got McNeil there, 10 goals, 7 assists. He's been really well. He only played, had 25 starts, 20 games off the bench though. So there's a lot of swapping. It's not like, apart from maybe Beto and Pickford, I suppose, there's not that many people who started like every game. But I thought we'd done fantastic. We won the Carabao Cup 3-1 against Arsenal. We got knocked out in the quarter-final, the FA Cup against Brentford, which is my brother's team. Unfortunately, they beat us in the quarter-final. And we came second in the league, but only by 5 points. And we have a 6-point deduction. So if we didn't have that, we'd have won the league. 37 goals there from Beto, way ahead of Haaland. Best average rating, most player of the matches. Patterson's in there for yellow cards. We are very high pressing, so we're going to get a lot of yellow cards. But you've got to give this tactic a go. It's working fantastically. I'm enjoying it as well. I mean, look at the season preview there. Preview 13th. I'm pretty sure when I started that season as well, we were predicted to finish 18th. Got the most shots, we're third on fewer shots against. We're not there in pass completion, so because it's very much sort of passing ahead of players, just bombing onto it. We're 8th in tackles, so as you can see, very aggressive team. We're not there in dribbles. My brother is there, 3rd. 5th in clean sheets though, 12 clean sheets, which is good, and 3rd in fewest conceded, only 2 behind Liverpool and Man City. So it's incredibly high intensity tactic, but it's good. It does work pretty well defensively as well, actually. This is how my brother got on. So he got knocked out in the semi-final by Liverpool in the FA Cup. Unfortunately, after knocking me out in the quarter-final, I beat him in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup and then went on to win that. So that's good. But he actually finished 7th in the league. So with Brentford, that's really good going. And this is the tactic that we're using. Now, go and have a look at my previous videos. I've done a deep dive into the tactic, into the set pieces. So check that out. If you want to have a go at the tactic, let me know how you get on, and thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Right, here we go, guys. Goes back with another video. This is, again, the Everton save playing against my brother. So we're still in kind of pre-season. I've shown you, I think, in the last video that we're bringing in Diamonde, but what I want to show you is some further updates, because it's getting quite exciting. We've done the summer transfer, and my brother's gone to a different club. Now, this is going to be very tough for me to overturn him this season, but we'll see. So we're going to transfer. So we brought in Kefren Turam, who I think could be fantastic. 6'4" as well. There's a theme. They're all quite tall. Niakate, 6'3". Brought him in really for long throws. 18 long throws. So I'm going to try and utilise that. We've got 6'3" Rocco Simic, who can play all across the kind of front attacking midfield and the winger spots. He can play up front. And then we've got Diamonde in 6'3", play right back or centre back. So good options to rotate the squad. A very, very big team. So we're going to be dangerous from set pieces. Pretty athletic team. As you can see, we're missing Pickford. So I think he's going to be missing for the first game or two of the season, possibly. Same with Thuram, but that's only because he's on international duty, so that's a shame. This is the tactic that we're rocking with. I have shown you in previous videos, as you see better, I mean, ridiculous. Scored more than a goal a game last season. I mean, that's insane. Calvert-Lewin won't sign a new contract, so I think I might be losing him at the end of the season. I don't want to sell him, so I'm going to chance it and play him, but I could be losing him at the end of the season on a free, unfortunately. But I just think he works really well in behind. Beto, it seems to be working well for us, but we'll see. See what we're going to do there. I'm tempted to make Onana actually a centre-back and then fit Thuram in there, so there's options. We brought in Ward-Prowse for the corners as well. We're looking to whip them in. But this is the team my brother's gone to. He's gone to Liverpool. So we've got Merseyside rivals here. And man, he's got an incredible team. And he's gone and brought in Tchouaméni as well, who's possibly the best defensive midfielder on the game. So we're in trouble there. He's still got like Van Dijk, Arnold, Salah. I know in real life they're probably looking at... I think they're running their contracts down at the moment, aren't they? I don't know if they'll stay at Liverpool or not, but he's got them. They look like they've been tied down to longer contracts. This is not good news for me. They won the league last season, beating us by 5 points, although we had a 6-point deduction. So I think we were the better team across the course of the season. Predicted to finish second. We're predicted to finish 8th. Obviously, Klopp retired, which is the reason the Liverpool job came up. I think they won a double as well last year, because I think they won the FA Cup as well. So there's a massive... Well, not massive, but his Liverpool team now is a level above the quality of our team, which you'd kind of expect. I think I've improved with the signings that I brought in, but to overturn him in the league or in any of the cups or anything like that is going to be incredibly tough for us this season. But we're going to give it a go. I think we've got a great tactic. I think we've got the best tactic that I've used in sort of recent memory, and he could do some damage this season. I think we're still going to definitely get top 4, but he could run away with the league. If he can put a nice tactic together with that team he's got, yeah, wish me luck. But thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I hope you're enjoying this content, and I'll see you in the next one. Right, here we go, guys. Goes back with the next episode. This is my Everton save. If you haven't seen it, this is me versus my brother. As you can see, he's midway through a game drawn there with Newcastle. I've just beaten an Arsenal 4-0, which is a great performance. I thought I'd just give you a catch up. We've just passed, or we're into January, sorry. I've got a couple of signings that are coming in the summer. We've got Naipan and João Rego. I think both look fantastic. I think Rego could be a world-class player. Done a lot of business in January as well. Well, and this year, if you look, sold 155 million worth, bought in 152 million. Bailey's gone for 28 million. Pasalic 15. Mikalenko for 36. McNeil for 32. Tarkovsky for 20. It's quite lucky. I think he's about 31, 32 now. Mateta for 3.5. Stan Mills, just a youngster, 5.5. And Ivusic for 2.2. Wasn't really getting a game, so I just thought I'd get him off the wages. Especially because we've got Ramsdale in on loan, so he's good. A very good backup. Pickford, we bought Ruben Van Bommel, 6'4", left winger, 17.5 million. Spent 63 million on Tadibo. I think it's a fantastic centre back. 8.75 on Nelson Viper, who looks a really good player. Jarrell Heto's come in for 13.25 million. That's not a lot for an 18-year-old who I think's a wonder kid, although it isn't official that there. And then 9.25 million for Kanu-san, who looks a very, very good attacking midfielder as well. Really, really good team now. The problem I've got is obviously I'm up against Liverpool, essentially, who my brother's managing now, so it's going to be tough. I do have a feeling he's going to probably beat me to a lot of the trophies, unfortunately. But we've been playing well. Since we lost to Liverpool, unfortunately, 3-2, we've done well in the next sort of 6 games, only drawn 1, winning 5. We're in the Carabao Cup final pretty much against Liverpool. So again, that's going to be tough. Hopefully I'm going to win. We've got an FA Cup game there against... Well, we've got to do a replay against West Ham and then hopefully Brentford next. 4th in the Champions League stage, so we're going to go through the next round, so that's good. We just need to try and get in those auto qualifying because we've got a lot of games, we don't need any more. And currently we're sitting 2 points ahead of Liverpool, but they're in a game, they win that, they'll go that point ahead of us again. So it does look like a 2-horse battle between me and Liverpool. Beto, a lot of goals. Kjaergaard, 11 assists, 7.54 average rating, and 5 player of the matches. Beto again with 14 goals, and he's been injured quite a lot actually, or I think he'd be topping that chart as good as Erling Haaland is. We've got 75 goals in 22 games, only conceding 17 goals. If you look at Liverpool, they've conceded 10 goals in 21 games. It's incredible. Not scoring as many as me, but they're just not conceding. So they're just not getting beat. I mean, they're unbeaten still. They were predicted to finish second. We're predicted 8th, though. And if you look at our team, it isn't on paper, it isn't a title challenging team. So we're definitely producing above and beyond what we should be. We've got the most goals so far, more shots by about 170. Fewer shots at Liverpool. We're second. We're not there in best pass completion or most possession. But this tactic is still the best I've used easily in this game, so you've got to give it a go. Liverpool top in dribbles there, but we're second in clean sheets and we're second in viewers conceded. So we're scoring more goals, but not conceding as little as Liverpool. That's the difference. This is the tactic we've got. I mean, you can just take a screenshot of that if you want to give it a go. I have gone into previous episodes a bit more of a deep dive into the tactics, so go and check them out if you want that, because it really does work fantastically and it'll work for any team. I'm actually in the middle of doing like a Salford thing, and I've only just done the first season, and I'm playing brilliantly with this tactic, so it works for anyone. And please remember to like and subscribe. Hope you're enjoying the content. I'm really enjoying making it. As you can see, Dominic Calvert-Lewin is probably going to be leaving us at the end of the season. He just won't sign a new contract, which is a shame because he's playing brilliantly, and I'm enjoying him in that kind of, whether it's behind the striker or off the left. He's been playing fantastic. But never mind. I think we've got other players coming through that can do better potentially, or just as good at least. So, and this is Liverpool signings. Brought in Lapani, who I do think is a very good youngster, so it's a good signing. He already brought in Gyökeres, Gay and Tchouaméni. I think he was going after Musiala, so I wonder if that deal's maybe fallen through. But, I mean, if he got him, Christ, I'd have been really struggling. More than I am already. But yeah, we'll have a look at Musiala. Yeah, he mustn't have got him. Yeah, the bid's not there anymore. I'm sure it did pop up saying he was bidding 100 million for Musiala. And I did worry. Because I thought, man, how am I going to catch him now? I'm still thinking that a little bit, to be honest. But thank you for making it all the way at the end of the episode. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Here we go. Welcome back to another video. This is just another update of the Everton save that I'm doing against my brother. I hope you've been following it. I've been really enjoying it. As you can see, we have won the Carabao Cup. We won 1-0 against Liverpool, which is the team my brother's managing. He's been playing brilliantly as Liverpool, to be fair. It looks like we're going to meet in the FA Cup. He's got a tougher semi-final than me, and we're both still in the Champions League in the quarter-finals. It'd be interesting if we did meet in that final as well, and then we meet in all 3 finals and kind of clean sweep the trophies, but I think I might struggle against PSG, but we'll see. In the league, he is 8 points clear of me, but I have 2 games in hand and a better goal difference. So I've got a good chance. And I did get a comment on the last video, I think it was, to say, can I do a bit of a deeper dive into the tactic and show the instructions? So this is what this video is going to be, really, because this tactic is working brilliantly. We've got pressing forward on attack, 2 inside forwards on support, attacking midfield on attack, 2 DMs on support, 2 fullbacks on attack, 2 ball playing defenders on defence, sweep keeper on support. I will show you the instructions shortly. The player instructions. I've got mentality on attacking with short passing, passing to space, play out defence, low crosses, run at defence, play for set pieces, focus play down left and right, underlap left and right, slightly higher tempo and narrow. A lot of instructions on here. I know. Let's take some screenshots if you want to use this tactic. In transition, we'll roll it out, distribute quickly, counter and counter press, and then out of possession, we've got a higher defensive line, high line of engagement, trigger press much more often, prevent the goalie distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. honestly, this tactic's working brilliantly. I am going to start training a few different tactics, like slight tweaks on it, but we'll see. So we've got the pressing forward on attack with no instructions. We've got inside forward on the left with hold up ball, sit narrower, tackle harder, and he's going to mark the right back. The inside forward on the right is hold up ball, stay wider, tackle harder, mark tighter. He's going to mark the left back. So again, lots of instructions here, so I hope you're following along on this. We've got attacking midfielder on attack with roam from position, move into channels and tackle harder. We've got 2 DMs on support with just tackle harder. We've got the fullback, both fullbacks are on attack with take more risks, cross from byline, cut inside with the ball, stay wider, tackle harder. Lots of instructions here. So I'm trying to give you all the screens as well so you can see it. I know I'll go through it maybe a little bit quickly, but we've got ball playing defender on defend with dribble more and tackle harder, and then sweep keeper on support with just tackle harder. Like I say, a lot of instructions, but it's working phenomenally well. I mean, I'm Everton here. Should have won the league last year if I didn't get the 6-point deduction. As you can see, we've had 96 games with 75 wins, 250 goals, which is just an insane record. We won the Carabao Cup last year, we won the Carabao Cup this year. We could end up winning the FA Cup, Champions League and League this year. We're at least in with a shout. Fantastic tactic. Give it a go. Thank you for making it all the way at the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. So we've got another update of the Everton save where I'm playing against my brother. As you can see, it is 23rd of June 2025, and this is how we did straight into it. We won the Carabao Cup 1-0. We lost in the Community Shield, unfortunately. We won the FA Cup 3-0, I think it was. 3-0, yeah. We beat Liverpool in both cup finals, which is massive, and that's who my brother's actually managing. He started off as Brentford, but then he got the Liverpool job, whereas I've stuck with Everton. But it's been quite a good battle, actually, to be fair, because although I can't see it on here because I think it's skipped on to the next season, he actually got to the final but lost to PSG, unfortunately. I got to the quarterfinals and got knocked out by PSG as well. Both of us got knocked out on penalties, which is a bit disappointing. But he won the league by 1 point. I had a better goal difference as well, and I was 1 point short. 95 points, I didn't even win the league. Better over 22 goals. Kjærgaard with 7.47 rating. He got 13 assists as well as, and got 20 clean sheets. Neil Carter with 14 yellow cards. Kjærgaard with 8. One of the matches, he was fantastic for us this season. This is the tactic I did it all with. Give this tactic a go. If you want a bit more of a deeper dive into it, the last episode I did has that. It'll go into all the individual instructions as well, so you can copy it and put it in your save if you want. But it's working brilliantly. As you can see, we're selling Garner for 54 million and Godfrey for 46 million. They're decent players, but I think Costa playing so well in this tactic, just their valuations come through the roof. And we've managed to bring in some fantastic players. I think we've improved the team massively. We've got Rego, 19 million. Antonio Silva, we've got some really good defenders this year. Naipan for 3.2 million. Good youngster, already a wonder kid at 18. Inacio, 51 million, I think he was. Left-footed centre-back, he's going to be fantastic. Omarodian for 38 million. And I am potentially looking at Destiny Doggy as well as a left-back, so I think that could just make our defence pretty much complete. With sort of Diamonde, Silva, Inacio and Doggy, that'd be fantastic. As you can see, Kjærgaard with 31 goals, 16 assists. Beto with 26 goals. Not as good as last season, but still very good. Tomine with 20 goals. Simic with 19 goals, 10 assists. He's coming on brilliantly. Still only 21, but you can just see he's improving. He's going to be fantastic for us. If you haven't seen any of the previous episodes, I've kind of just created a big, strong team as well, which seems to be working brilliantly. We're predicted to finish 8th, 33-1. My brother's Liverpool predicted to finish 2nd at 4.5-1. So it's an uphill battle, but we've got 100 million to spend. Like I say, I might spend quite a bit of that on a doggy, and then I'll see. Might bring in like a sub goalie or something like that, because we don't have a lot of depth there. We had Ramsdale on loan last season, but he's gone back. So I think the team's really strong though. It's young, big. The average height is 6'2", I think, which is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever had it that tall, but like they're all quick and strong, and I think it works well with this tactic, and it just keeps the pressure on the opposition, especially when we're not the best technically. But thank you for making it all the way to the end, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.